Committee meeting to order at 1 p.m. At this time, I am going to ask Melvina Shotpouch to perform the invocation.
Hiddadolista. Edora galande he ujele heli kosa hi edi landes gati no. Nivna de jidostan heldi do hesta hando gilamstane ha. Nihiwiske yon hi do hestu yuknege ha. Oswatli lo hejelegi skaduk. Father, we just thank you this afternoon for bringing us back together. We thank you for all your blessings that you bestowed upon this nation. Lord, we just ask you continue to protect us and give us wisdom and knowledge for the betterment of our nation. We thank you in your name. Amen.
Amen. Então, Mel. Shelley, would you please perform the roll call?
Yes, ma'am. Condessa Teehee,
Ani.
Julia Coates, Sasha Black Fox Qualls. Here. Danny Callison. Here. Joe Deere. Kevin Easley.
Here.
Ashley Grant. Here. Uriah Grass. Lisa Hall. Here. Clifton Hughes. Here. Johnny Kidwell. Here. Daryl Legg. Here. Kendra McGady. Here. Dora Petskowski. Present. Cody Poindexter.
Honey.
Joshua Sam.
Here.
Melvina Shotpouch. We have a quorum.
Então, Shell. At this time, the floor is open for a motion to approve the minutes from our September 15th meeting. We have a motion from Councilor Deere and a second from Councilor Poindexter. All in favor? Any in opposition? By my judgment, the motion passes. We are going to now move into our reports. First up, we have vocational programs, Talking Leaves Job Corps and Career Services. And in lieu of Ms. Kelly, we have Mr. Hunter Palmer joining us this afternoon. Thank you for being here.
Good afternoon, Council, Chair. Appreciate your time this afternoon. You guys have the report. A lot of educational activities happen on this report, multiple graduations of some of our students, and one of the biggest successes that we've had is just when in our in-house customized training programs that have been in place over time, we've been able to build great partnerships not only with the Cherokee Nation but also external partners that we've had very positive impacts in creating those full-time job opportunities. So in our business technology program, we had a graduation. The majority of them have already got full-time jobs, most of which in the Cherokee Nation. Our building trades program had a graduation. All of those have received full-time job placement. And luckily, we've got 3 or 4 of them going to working at Housing Authority, which is a big need right now. And then we had one of our largest graduations, the fiber technician program, of graduating 15 students. By the time the graduation happened, we had all 15 students full-time jobs working in the fiber industry, which is really growing right now in our rural communities and across Oklahoma. So we're glad to be able to put these programs on with the support of the administration and the tribal council. I'll be glad to take any other questions that you guys might have in regards to the report and bring those back to Ms. Kelly.
All right. Does anyone have any questions for Mr. Palmer? All right, Councilor Callison.
It's not really a question, but hey, I wanted to say I had a great time at the chili cook-off at RSU a little while back, and once again, the Cherokee Nation was victorious.
Yes.
We smoked them again. So with that said, it was a great day, and I appreciate you guys inviting me and making me feel at home. Thank you.
And that reminded me, I was supposed to probably bring some awards down here like I did last year and say, hey, we did it again. So this year we took home 2 awards, maybe 3, but one was for the best overall non-traditional chili. So if you guys had the white chicken chili, that's just an excellent chili that we have. And we also took home the fan favorite, which was like the fan vote, and so we took home those 2. And so we kind of spread it out this year to let some of the others win, just to, not. So, thank you, Danny. We always appreciate your support over there for that. So.
All right, thank you. Anyone else have any questions for Mr. Palmer? Okay, I see no other questions. Thank you for joining us this afternoon. All right, and next up with our Department of Education, we're going to have Mr. Mark Vance.
Good afternoon, Council and Madam Chair. You have my report, but I'd like to give a few highlights real quick. College Resources, our Educational Pathway Summit, a college and career fair. We're kind of calling it a summit this year. November 20th at the Chodas Conference Center. November 20th, we'll send the dates to you. Lisa will send them to you now. Cultural Resources, Denny Yotley Children's Culture Festival, November 4th at Veneta Archery Range. Cultural Outreach, busy school schedule coming up for National Native American Heritage Month. Our Johnson O'Malley program, preparing for JOM competitions, just wrapped up the Challenge Bowl. I'd like to give a big thanks to First Baptist Church for letting us use their facility. Our Greasy immersion is under construction, so we had to find a different site. Our JOM art competition registration deadline is November the 14th. Our youth leadership program is wrapping up. The RTR applications are in. We are interviewing, and the same thing with the youth council. All the applications are closed, and we are interviewing and making that process.
All right, wonderful. Do we have any questions? Counselor Deere.
Hey, Mr. Vance, on the RTRs, the people that are doing it, is there a way, because I've had a couple of questions that are on it, is there like bikes that they can use to train before that, or what's the?
Well, no, once you're selected, we purchase the bikes.
Right.
And that's why
That's how they train?
that's how they train.
Okay.
That's how they get started, but that's why we do it now. So
Okay,
we
that's
get
what
the
they were
bikes in by
asking
the-
about
yeah,
on
yeah.
that. All right,
Yes.
thank you.
You're
Thank you.
welcome.
All right, Counselor Callison.
Yeah, Mr. Vance, I just want to thank you because your staff with college and scholarships and the Cherokee Nation Scholarship and all the ins and outs, where they can or they can't, your group always does everything they can to help our kids and to get them where they need to be. And I appreciate you doing that and your group.
Thank you
very
Councilman
much,
Collison.
sir.
I'll relay the message. Thank you.
All right, Counselor McGady.
Hello, I just had a couple of questions. Can you tell me just a little bit more about this archery range event in Bonita on November 4th?
November, we'll invite 30 schools. There'll be about 300 kids there. So it's from 9 o'clock to about 3:30. So Bonita Archery this time, and we'll do another one in Southsaw. Councilman Grass was at that one.
Okay, that's fantastic. I'm so excited to see all those people out there utilizing the range. It's
Yeah,
gonna
we're
be
just so happy we
wonderful.
finally
Yeah,
hired somebody and got it going. Thank you.
Great, thank you.
Counselor Grass.
Thanks again for putting that in the community, Sequoia County. I'm sure Darrell was out there. It's pretty neat, but it's fully staffed, correct? The
Yes,
Southside one?
now it is, yes.
Okay, and what are those hours again?
8 to 5.
8 to 5, and then open from, is it sunrise to daylight? People can come in?
Yes, it's open if you have your own
Right,
bow.
right,
Yeah,
but the
yeah.
equipment there, if you don't own it, is there?
You have to wait for us to get there, yes.
Gotcha.
And it is bow season, so, I mean, deer season, I know we got some shooters out there. So come on, practice.
What up?
All right, good deal. Do we have any other questions for Mr. Vance? Okay, seeing no other questions, thank you for joining us this afternoon.
Thank you for your time.
All right, and next up with our Head Start program, we have Ms. Verna Thompson.
Fully enrolled since the pandemic. Yes, 680 and 200, so we're very, very proud of that. It's been...
Great news.
Yeah, it's been hard. And the second thing I want to share with y'all is how proud we are of Sequoia High School Band. We had Head Start Day on October 3rd, which was a parade, and their band came up, and the children just loved them. Some parents were afraid for the children to see them on the sidelines. They didn't care. They was following that band. They were so cute. That's all I want to share.
Oh, that's just wonderful. Thank you for sharing that. Do we have any questions for Ms. Thompson? Okay, it looks like you're off easy today. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
All right, and next up with Sequoia High School, we have Superintendent Terry Eustace.
That was short and sweet, Vernon. Wasn't ready for that. Good afternoon. Happy Halloween. We're ready for all the candy that's coming around.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So I think you guys got our report. Our report was a little light on stuff, but it had a whole lot of pictures. So we got lots of things going on at Sequoia. We got our fall sports done, finished up. Our boys cross country team 3A state champions as of Saturday. Big accomplishment. We're really proud of those guys. They won going away, I mean, by like 60 points. It was crazy. But they put in a lot of hard work this year, and we only have one graduating, so that's another good thing. So we may have a chance to go back to back. It's our 10th state championship in cross country for the boys, and Coach Horsechief, it's his 7th. And then it was also his 200th track meet and cross country meet win. So that's a big deal to win that many track meets in cross country. So he does a really good job with our crew. We really love Coach Horsechief. So good crew. Football's playing tonight. Go to Westfield. I'll get to go back to Adair County. Hopefully they'll let me come back over there. I don't know. They might be mad at me tonight. I don't know. We're rolling right along, 8-0, hoping to be 9-0, and then Metro Christian and senior night will be next week. And that will probably be a battle for the district championship. So we'll both should be 9-0 if we do what we're supposed to do tonight. So that'll be a big battle. Softball went, I think the last time I saw you guys, it was right before fall break. We made it to state softball and got beaten first round by Chandler in a heartbreaker in the 7th inning. So I hate to even talk about it again. I finally got over it, and I talked about it again this morning in our manager's meeting. I'm like, oh, maybe I'm not over that, getting beaten at the top of the 7th in the 7th inning. But our academic team did well to beat Telequal, and then we having districts, and then our speech and drama and debate, we're having a regionals at Sequoia on November. It's the Friday before we go to Thanksgiving break. So, but that's coming up. So we host a bunch of schools coming in for that. So lots of good things going on. The band, obviously, we went to Reesers. Our band and cheerleader went to the Reesers grand opening. They've been doing good. They've been marching and winning and doing good things with the band. Archery program's coming around, and we've got some good things going on with archery. Academics, yes, we got so many partnerships, Apple partnerships. We've got another deal, VR. We're doing a VR training on November 11th with their science and math, and what it does is they put on the VR goggles and they can do a lab while they're actually cutting the shark. They'll see it right there with their hands, and so we're doing a professional development on that on November 11th. So lots of good things going on. Buildings are coming along very, very quickly. With the we went and did a little tour, make sure we had everything in some of the right spots on the activity center, and then as soon as we get the word from BIE that we can demo one of the old dorms, then we can move into the new dorm that's been remodeled, which is amazing. So we'll be having some grand openings here in the next few months on that and getting moved in to those dorms, and then the academic building will start. They've already got a lot of the foundation done and the plumbing. That'll start going up. They're working on the PAC right now as well. So it's lots of construction going on. We just got a roof project done. That was a BIE project we redid the roof on the academic building. Got that redone as well. So lots of banging around at Sequoia right now. And then it's on to the winter sports and the things that we do in the winter. So we're excited.
Wonderful, wonderful. Do we have any questions for Mr. Eustace? Counselor Hall.
Thank you, Chair. It looks like the new FFA program is out on a great start. Got 18 students.
Yes.
And you looks like you went to cattle grading there, I think at Keys. And
Yes.
some other events, and you had some elected officers too.
Yes.
Good job, because I
Yes.
think it was a year ago we were signing
Yes.
to bring the program into the school.
Doing all that stuff. We
yeah.
received that grant as well, that NAAF grant, Native American Agriculture Fund. It's going to help us with our program. We're going
Right.
to get another truck. So yeah, and we actually are partnering with the Department of Natural Resources. And so next week, we're taking our kids out, the FFA kids, to help work the cattle herd, the Cherokee
good.
Nation cattle herd. So
gonna be good.
we called risk management, made sure we got all that signed off on. But they had done a cattle handling, I guess it was a cattle handling.
Yeah.
So they grade the cattle, but then now they do a cattle handling project too as well, and have a competition. Well, now we're going to come back and then be able to work our cattle herd. I think we have like 25 that they're going to pull off, so it's going to be a good experience for them doing that too. I just happen to might show up for that one too.
Thank you, Chair.
Oh, no
That's-
problem.
Thank you for that report.
All right, do we have any other questions for Mr. Eustace? All right, well, before we let you go, I want to make sure that from Tribal Council, on behalf of Tribal Council, we extend our deep and sincere condolences to the family and friends and the Sequoia family for the sudden passing of Miss Elvina Nez Thompson.
Yes.
A long-time Sequoia faculty member, made an impact on a number of kids' lives. I think she taught all 3 of my kids there at Sequoia High School. So we want to make sure we extend our condolences.
Absolutely. She was a great lady, and it was very unexpected. And just keep her family in your prayers. Victoria works for us in the education department, and she's an amazing lady, and you tell. But Elvina touched a lot of lives, a lot
Yes.
of kids, and then her family, her big extended family. So yes, she was a great lady.
Yes, absolutely. All right. Well, thank you very much for joining us this afternoon, Mr. Eustace.
Thank you.
Okay, and last up, do we have a representative from the Cherokee Nation Foundation here? Okay, it doesn't look like there is anyone here for the October report. Hopefully, we will be able to collect questions and send those to Ms. Randall if anybody has any. All right, that concludes our reports. We have no old business pending, and under new business, we have 3 items. For the first item, Counselor McGady, would you take that one?
Thank you. Excuse me here. This is a resolution confirming the reappointment of John Sparks as a commissioner of the Cherokee Nation Gaming Commission, and I would put this forward in the form of a motion.
Okay, we have a first and a second, and at this time, Mr. Sparks, if there is anything you would like to share with us, we are absolutely open for it.
Thank you. No, I'd just like to thank the chief for appointing me and the speaker for carrying the appointment through this process. I enjoy what we're doing, and hopefully you don't see us in the newspaper. And so be willing to respond to any questions.
Yeah, does anyone have any questions for Mr. Sparks? Counselor?
Madam Chair, I don't really have a question for Mr. Sparks, but I will say this, sir, it's always a great time whenever we get to meet up and chat about gaming issues, and you're always quick to respond. You're eager to answer the phone. You run a great meeting, as people have complimented on before, and I just want you to know that. I owe you one. Mr. Sparks and I bumped into each other at the Tulsa airport, both of us coming and going, but it was always good to see you, and I thank you, sir, for everything that you do. It's a pleasure having you on that gaming commission, and thank you.
Thank you.
Absolutely. All right, anyone else? Counselor McGady?
Yes, I don't have a question. I have a comment as well. I would like to echo the speaker's sentiments. I had the distinct pleasure of serving on the Gaming Commission with Chairman Sparks, and working with you is the reason why I am so proud to support you in this reappointment to this position, and you do an excellent job, so thank you for that.
All right, anyone else? Okay, all right, well, thank you for joining us this afternoon, Mr. Sparks. And at this time, we will vote on the motion. All in favor of approval? Aye. Any in opposition? All right, by my judgment, that motion passes. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, and Mr. Sparks, you will not need to appear at rules this afternoon. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you.
All right, maybe a round of applause for Mr. Sparks. All right, and next, item B, Counselor or Speaker Kidwell, will you take that?
Madam Chair, I'd be happy to. This is a resolution reappointing Lyndon Emberton to the Citizen Committee on Compensation, and I move for its approval.
All right, we have a motion and we have a second. I don't believe that Mr. Emberton is here with us today, but Counselor Patskowski, do you have something to add? All right, anybody else wants to be added as a sponsor? Yeah. I think all hands go up, so yeah. Okay. All right, and now voting on the motion, all in favor? Aye. Any in opposition? All right, by my judgment, that motion passes. And our next item of business is item C. Counselor Easley, will you take that one?
Gladly. This is a resolution confirming the reappointment of Clarice Doyle as a council appointment to a board seat as an editorial board member of the Cherokee Phoenix, and I put this in the form of a motion.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. All right, Ms. Doyle, if you would like to join us, and if there's anything you'd like to share, we are certainly open.
Well, Wado, good. Thank you for letting me come back and stand before you. Thanks to Chief for the reappointment recommendation, and to my counselors, Easley and Callison, for putting my name forward. I am always glad to represent the Cherokee Phoenix. And if you have looked at their 2025 annual report, you'll see that we continue to do a fabulous job. And I don't say that trying to be extravagant, but I have the opportunity to sit in the newsrooms of two newspapers in the last three, community newspapers in the last 3 months, and they are struggling to be able to survive. And we have a flourishing press that is bringing news to our people daily. We're reaching hundreds of thousands of people in even on our social media. We've advanced since 21 from around 50,000 up to 75,000 people a day engaging with our social media posts and things like that. And this is good because that means we're communicating, and that's what the Phoenix is all about. Elias Boudinot called it a vessel of human intelligence, of Indian intelligence, and I think that it remains so today. So thank you, and I appreciate it. If you have any questions, glad to answer.
Does anyone have any questions or comments for Ms. Doyle? Counselor McGady?
Yes, I just wanted to mention how honored I am to support you in this position. I come from the newspaper world many years ago when I was a young newspaper reporter, and I know Clarice Doyle to be a stellar newspaper woman, and I am just as pleased as I can be to see you on the editorial board of directors. You're an asset, and I thank you for the service that you give to the Cherokee Phoenix and the Cherokee Nation. Thank you.
All right, anyone else? Okay, all right, well, thank you for joining us, Ms. Doyle. At this time, we are going to vote on the motion. All in favor of approval? Aye. Any in opposition? All right, by my judgment, this motion passes. All right, do we have any education-related announcements? Okay, seeing none, our next meeting is scheduled for Monday, November 10th at 2 p.m. At this time, the floor is open for a motion to adjourn. Okay, we have a motion and a second. All in favor? Aye. We are adjourned.